और थोड़ा कव सर सर थोड़ा आणखी आत या ना तो और कव बनाओ आप वहाँ पे रहो सर सर मध्ये मध्ये उभे
Check. So good evening and welcome to Somaiya Cricket Championships. This is the final day. We started on the 6th of February and we are into the 15th. We had some wonderful 7 teams participating in this tournament. It was a fantastic tournament. This tournament was fabricated, engineered, structured just for the girls, the women to have some fun into some fabulous stadium-like experience. So girls, we need to have a big round of applause for this fantastic facilities for you. This is Women's Ping Ball League Season 2. This is the second season and take my words, every year it's going to grow and it's going to go bigger. So let's have the two teams for the finals. I would request Mr. A.K. Khan sir to come forward for the toss and along with the umpires. And also the two captains, Miss Vrushali Bhagat and Juhi Rawat. Umpires, I would request you to come in ahead. So you would be facing there, the cameras there. Sir, sir on the other side. Who's going to call? Okay. So Vrushali is going to call. What's the call?
Heads.
Heads is the call and heads it is.
Bat first.
You're going to bat first. How was the experience of the tournament and what are the plans for the finals?
एक्सपीरियंस बहुत अच्छा है कि लड़कियों को अपॉर्चुनिटी भी खेलने के लिए मिल रही है तो कैरी फॉरवर्ड करेंगे.
What are the plans actually? ये tournament कितना important like under lights जानबूझ के हम लोग थोड़ा delay कर रहे हैं so that you guys have some nice time under lights. आप लोगों ने lights के अंदर खेले होंगे matches. But what about the stadium, the facilities and what do you feel about it?
फैसिलिटीज़ बहुत अच्छे हैं. बहुत सारे जन फर्स्ट टाइम मैचेस खेले रहेंगे नाइट्स में. नाइट्स का एक्सपीरियंस बहुत अच्छा होता है खेलने के लिए. लेकिन अंडर लाइट सिर्फ डोमेस्टिक मैचेस के लिए अभी फ़िलहाल मिल रहा है. नहीं तो फील नहीं मिलता है ऐसे देखा गया तो.
And what are the plans like? कितने excited है घर में कितने लोग देखने वाले हैं मैचेस की फाइनल में पहुंचे हैं और कुछ प्लान्स किए हैं या T10, T20, see the ball, hit the ball, that kind of thing या आप कुछ प्लान करके आए हैं स्पेसिफिक?
ये तो है सी द बॉल हिट द बॉल बट प्लान्स है रेडी है तो अप्लाई करने की कोशिश.
Yes, she is keeping the plans under wrap. Let's hear it from the other side. And your girls seem to be very excited for it. It's a young team, both of you, and you have got a lot of good support even. What do you have to say about the tournament and also about your players?
इट्स अ नाइस टूर्नामेंट. 10 ओवर का मतलब और कहीं खेलने नहीं मिलता है. हम अपना फास्ट गेम दिखा सकते हैं इधर और मेरे प्लेयर्स रेडी हैं.
What about cricket? Cricket में अगर आपको you are given an opportunity to be somewhere like enjoying partying or somewhere and cricket as a match, maybe 6 hours of cricket and say 2 hours of partying or whatever. What would be your preference? Like what would be your preference? Is cricket your first love?
या
And what about your girls actually? If you have seen so many of them, who is that player you are going to be depending on that batter or that bowler is going to bail you through or he is your most important player?
पूरी टीम ही ऐसे स्पेशली कोई नहीं है.
अच्छा, if you have like generally when the tournament starts, तो खान सर ने स्पेशली कहा है कि you do not say कि next Smriti Mandana, next this, it is next Ruhi or next Juhi, whatever, Vrishali. So what plans you have? Who is your idol actually?
आई वुड से हरमनप्रीत कौर.
That is a very good. So you look resemble like her even. And what about the officials or the people those who have been here? How have they been with you? Have they been really rude, really strict, or been very humble and nice and the people who follow rules?
Well, this is my ex college, so they won't behave with me like that.
Oh, they are very good. Somaiya is a brand and they do continue like that. And sir, we would like to hear something from you. The girls especially, the man behind this, he needs a big round of applause here. He is the one who has been the one. See, people do it for commercial benefit. This is a ground I would say we should not be saying in front of him. It is the most expensive one in Mumbai. Still, he is the one who takes out all that time, and all that monetary aspect is completely out of it. He wants the girls and the boys to have some fun. So let's hear it for him once again. And thank you so much, sir. What was your vision actually? What exactly was the vision? And what about your team actually? The people behind the scene, in front of the scene, with you, behind you, always with you. All about that, sir, in few words.
So as you said, few word. I'll sum up very smooth and short. Where Somaiya's intention is to give back to the society. So the whole idea is how do we give back. कि हमने जो enjoy किया है कि हमारे आने वाली generation कैसे enjoy करे. इसलिए हमारा मकसद ये है कि we just want to create a platform. बाकी skill जो भी है आप लोग के अंदर है वो दिखाना है आपको. तो we will create, we'll keep creating. Not just cricket ground, we got football ground, we got skating ring, you name it, we've got it all in Somaiya. We want to make sure that you get the best. बाकी सब आप लोग के हाथ में, आप कैसे उसको इस्तेमाल करते हो, कैसे उसको आगे ले जाते हो. तो we are here just to give you. Thank you so much for coming and enjoying this game, and we really love you all. Thank you.
It is a dream to play on this ground. Many of them, these girls, take my word, some of them are going to grow all the venues all around the world. Now, I would request everybody to be in attention. Let's start with the goosebumps. Let's start with the national anthem. Requesting everyone, the girls who are sitting down, to stand up, please. Yeah, everyone. वो जो वहाँ पे बैठे हैं, वो at the count of 1, 2, 3, we start the national anthem. 1, 2, 3. भारत माता की भारत माता की all the best girls and let's the best team win and we shall proceed. Yeah, all the best and let's have a cracking game. It was a fantastic finale of the boys. The girls shouldn't be left behind, they should be even better. Check. 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 Yeah, that's the first ball. Check. So welcome to Somaiya Women's Cricket T10 League. This is season 2 and Somaiya Cricket Championship. This has been a fantastic tournament. This is the second year, and every year you find some fantastic cricket, and this is what we play for. This is the grand finale. Shrima Gurukul versus Jhunjhunwala. Oh, that's the first wicket. Oh my God, straight towards the fielder at point. That's the first wicket. That's a big breakthrough. Wicket without opening the account. Oh my God. Oh, that's a big wicket. Mahek has been fantastic all throughout the tournament. Gets out without troubling the scorers. That's the first wicket down. After winning the toss, deciding to bat first. This wasn't there in the plan. They wanted to have some great start, quick start. They wanted a few runs on the scorecard. Things have been just the other way. Heartbreaking for the batting side. It is heartwarming, elation, joy, happiness for the fielding side. So contrasting emotions on this wonderful Somaiya ground. This is the twilight time, and this is where you need to be careful as a batter, where you have a mix of the natural light and also the artificial floodlights. This is going to be important now. The skipper is making her way though. Today has been the skipper's day, and it has been a mandatory. You must be wondering why the delay is. It is mandatory to have complete protection for them. So the helmets have been called a very good initiative taken. We want ultimate protection for team, and it is always believed that even if you are playing a spinner, you need to have protection. Ask Mark Boucher about it. Mark Boucher was hit by a bail, and he lost his eyesight. He lost his whole cricketing career because of that. And injuries can come from any source. So it's always good to have some proper protection. We started on 6th of February. This is 15th of February. This is the grand finale. Shrima Gurukul versus Jhunjhunwala. Shrima Gurukul won the toss and have decided to bat first. They have lost their first batter. Mahek gets out. So 0 for 1, I would say. And the worst thing is, if you remember a few months back, we had an incident where Angela Matthews just had to just take care of the helmet's belt, and he was timed out for just few seconds. Fortunately, she is in time, and also the umpires won't be that rigid over here. So we will give that allowance time for this girl, but next time they should be careful about it. So strange ways of dismissal. Angela Matthews won't forget it for the rest of his life. Sri Lankans were happy though, they won that match. In fact, it was against the Sri Lankan team actually. And first wicket down. It was Bangladesh in fact, and both the appealing players, they were the ones who got the highest score. Off the back foot, that's the first one. A loud cheer, a vociferous the support I would say for the team, and it's a small number, but they would make a huge noise. It's always seen in different venues of in all around the world or all around India. Mumbai is one of the most vocal supporters, not because of the number but the magnitude of their voice appeal over there. It's almost like a bull ring, and here there is a small number but they are supporting their team. Beautiful bowling. Look at the drift she is getting. That's beautifully flighted, and a small drift which she is getting. That is Chetna versus Tushi. That is a fantastic first over, just a solitary run. Vrushali has, the skipper has just got off the mark. She has got a single, and Tushi yet to get off the mark. The last ball of the first over. She goes for a cover drive. She gets a single, gets off the mark. The score is 2 for the loss of Mehak. T10 finals. The first over. Shrima Gurukul have won the toss, decided to bat first. They have lost Mehak. They've just got to fantastic over, comes to an end. That was indeed a great over by Chetna, where she just gave a couple of runs. Both the batsmen on a run each, and Mehak, she got out without opening the account. So the score is 2 now, 2 for 1, and Tushi is on strike. They're waiting for the first boundary, and straight down the ground. That's the right area. The way the bat is flowing, the score moves on to 3. 70-75 has been the winning score in this tournament in the 10 overs. Let's see whether they get close to that. This is the grand finale, and both the teams, they would be playing under lights on this fantastic venues, and that's what the girl said. And very rarely do we get matches under lights in the domestic matches. This is a special tournament, specially designed, structured, fabricated for some fantastic international experience. This is what state-of-the-art facilities, and whatever best facilities are available for any cricketer, it is there for them to have and enjoy. So 3 for 1. The captain, the skipper, is on strike. Oh, what a shot! She goes for it. That would be the first. Maxim, what a player, what a shot. Look at her, just swivel. Today is the day of the people who are going to pull an hook. This girl pulls it disdainfully. What a shot that was. Lot of power, elegance, panache, and stroke play in that. Fantastic. First sixer coming from the skipper's bat. The Palak and Vrishali. The Palak, she has given 7 runs. Right arm over the wicket. Watch out for Vrishali again. Now that's a full toss, hit into the cover. The ball is racing away towards the that would be 6 and a 4. Yes, the captain has taken the responsibility on her shoulder. She is just cruising along. 3 balls and 11 runs. Strike rate of almost 400. That is fantastic. 375 to be precise. This is great counter-attacking batting by the skipper. The first over, the score was just a couple of runs, and they had lost Mehak. And this girl, she has faced just 3 balls, and she's got 11 runs for her endeavour. And she's not going to stop. Take my words, she does not want to stop. Will she go again? Maybe mid-wicket this time. She has taken square legs, covers, maybe mid-wicket. In fact, she goes in covers again, and it would be a boundary again. She is dealing in boundaries. This young lady is having a great time, as if she's just not practicing. She's been playing all day out. What a shot. That was a gift and was taken with both hands. That was a fantastic boundary to take the score to 17. Just such a great transformation. The first over, a very miserly one, just a couple of runs. The second over, it has been a booming one, 15 runs in the first 4 balls. Vrishali, let's see what she is going to do. 6, 4, 4. Probably a hat-trick of boundaries, maybe. Straight down the ground, mid-wicket. What is the area she is going to... In fact, she plays it with soft hands and glides it into that third man region for a single. Smart cricket. Not every ball is going to go for a boundary or a single. Not every ball is expected to go for a boundary or a single. It's almost like an assortment of chocolates which you get in aeroplanes, where you have different chocolates of different flavors and different sizes. And over also has to be like that. It needs to have sixes, boundaries. It needs to have singles, doubles. It needs to have wickets. This over was a complete bouquet, I would say, of some almost flowers which are not found in anywhere around you. It's almost like A set of fantastic shots played by this girl. That is full and wide, in fact, and that is being hammered again into that cover. So there is protection, and that would be a single. Probably not the right result for them because that would keep. In fact, they give it away. In fact, they give it away. That would have kept Vrushali away from strike. Instead, she gets back on strike. The score is 18. In fact, it is 20 for the loss of 1 wicket. 18 runs in this over, and Vrushali has got 16 of them. So 24, 1, 2 overs. The run rate 10 runs per over. Vrushali. And it's going to be the Palak versus. In fact, it's not. The skipper against skipper. This is going to be the first over where she gave away just 2 runs. She comes back again to bowl the second over. And look at the way she bowls actually. She gets a nice drift and the ball moves away. Fantastic. The flight is absolutely the right flight. It is not more. It is not like it's not flat. It is not the one which is kind of loopy. But look at the way she has a nice smooth action. That was bowled a little flat. And that is prudent batting. Not she's not going to target a bowler who is one of their premier bowlers. This is smart, prudent batting. No point hitting every ball. She needs to take care of a wicket as well because there are overs going to come in on which she can capitalize. So she is not going to take chances against the best, one of the best bowlers of the opposition. It is time for Tushi to take chances against her though. Oh, she has manufactured that one. Will it go for a boundary? What a shot that was. Surya Kumar Yadav in the prospect. That was some great stuff. That would be 1, 2, 3 runs. Great running. Everything right about that one. And this boundaries, more than the boundaries or sixes, this 3 runs always, 2 first, 3 first will always give you more excitement and fun. That will take the score to 24 now. 24 runs on the scorecard. Tushi. Now it would be the skipper on strike again. They will take their breath back after those 3 hard-fought runs. And Vrushali comes on strike. Vrushali Bhagat, the skipper. And that was short. That is hammered into that region. That will race away for another boundary. That was too short for the captain's liking. That was way too short. And you cannot be bowling short to that girl. She's just dealing in boundaries. That is her 3rd boundary. And in space of 8 balls, she has just played 2 dot deliveries. In fact, 3 dot deliveries. 2 dot deliveries, I would beg your pardon. 2 singles, 3 boundaries and a sixer for the skipper. That will take the score to 29. They are going at the rate of knots now. This is what a proper T10 game is. This is how you should be playing the finale. This is what we expect. 28 for 1. Couple of balls remaining in the 3rd over. That was a low full toss. Struck into the covers for a single. That will take the score to 29 now. Vrushali moves on to 22. Tushi is giving her some good company. She manufactured a wonderful shot. On her knee she went and she said scooped it up behind square. Oh, that was a nice ram shot where she tried to be a little more innovative, industrious. That was outside Dawson. That has to be a wide. It's a wide. That will take the score to 30. 30 for the loss of Mehak's wicket. So 30 runs on the scorecard. Oh, that's a very rare dot delivery. The score at the end of over number 3 is 30 for the loss of Mehak. Oh, that is played with soft hands straight to the fielder at short third man for a single. That will take the score to 31. So that will take the score to 32 now. 32 for the loss of one wicket. And this girl has made all the difference. The girl on your screen, 23 of just 10 balls. Look at her coming into position, and that will be through. That is through. That's another boundary for her. She's just enjoying her time over there. You're not watching the highlights. You're watching Rushali Bhagat in action. She is just having a great time over there. She could have been a little more alert over there. The fielder at square leg. That boundary will take the score to 36. They are going along at a rate of almost 10 runs per over. In fact, it's a little more than that now. 36 for 1. 3 balls remaining in this over. Komal. She's conceded 6, but Komal is one of their important bowlers. This is so smart by this girl. She's making the batter who is going great guns wait. This is nice strategy. Do not be in a hurry when the opposition is going hammer and talks at you. Take your time. Make them wait, and there is where you can play with their patience. Let's see what the captain is going to do. Roshali. Oh, that is smart by her, offering the full face of the bat. It is not always about power. It is not always about hammering the ball. It's not always about playing the crossbar tips. You need to share some immaculate technique. It is mixing caution with aggression, and this girl is doing it fabulously well. She has been the star player all throughout the tournament. She is doing it again in the grand finale. Brushali, she's got 27 of 12. Will she get another boundary in this over to take the score past 40? Oh, that's a beautifully bowled Yorker. If you're erring on length, you should be erring it on the fuller side. That was full and wide, and the right length to be bowling against a batter who has been in really red hot form. A very rare couple of back-to-back dot deliveries against a batter who has struck 4 boundaries and a fantastic sixer to get off the mark. The last ball of the 4th over. Take my words, she's going to go for it. Couple of dot balls, she might go for a big one. If she's prudent, she'll take a single. In fact, she goes for it. Straight to the fielder. Fantastic comeback by Komal. She bowls 3 dot deliveries back to back and puts some break on the scoring. The score at the end of 4th over is 36. 3 runs in the first over, 18 in the second, 10 in the third, and just 6 in the 4th Komal over. So Tushi, she's got 8 of 8 deliveries. Vaishali, she's got 27 of 14. Tushi would be on strike. Anamika, she comes into bowl. A vociferous support system over there. They have been very oracle for their team. So Ram Niranjan Jhunjhunwala, they have got strong support. And Shrima Gurukul, they would like to go one step ahead. They would like a score around 90 to put up a very strong total against Ram Niranjan Jhunjhunwala team. Tushi having a vigil around the field, just mapping all the players in her mind, having that imaginary vision in her mind. Let's see what Tushi is going to. She's still to get her first boundary. Oh, she's cleaned her up. Top of bails. Top of the stumps. In fact, the middle bail goes for a walk. She has hit the top of middle. Generally saying you hit the top of off, she has hit the top of middle. And she missed the straighter one, I would say. She missed the length, she missed the line, and she missed a straighter delivery. Nothing, no movement in that. Tushi, a good batter, wasn't able to make a much of difference today. She loses a wicket on the score of 37. Comeback of sorts for Ram Niranjan Jhunjhunwala. That's what support can do. That's what words of appreciation can do. It has hit the top of middle. Oh, that's a small comeback. The last 5 balls, they have lost 2 wickets. They haven't conceded a run. So, Ram Niranjan Jhunjhunwala, this is how you make a comeback. 5 dot deliveries. The small little steps of controlling the damage. And Anju Singh is the new batter. Oh, still no runs in this over. This is a proper contest now. The fielding team has come back. That is it, straight to the fielder. Not a solitary run in this over. Fantastic bowling. She bowled a slower one this time. And Anju, she won't bother about a few balls being dot. There is still a lot of time, half the overs and a couple of more balls. So 32 balls still remaining in this contest. Oh, she goes for it. Downtown. And the ball will fall in no man's land. This is brilliant. And the first runs of this over. 37 for the loss of 2 wickets. The last ball of a fantastic Anamika over. Anamika, she has held the scoring back. The last 11 balls, they have conceded just 7. In fact, in the last 8 balls, just 1 run. 3 dot balls in the previous over and 4 consecutive dot balls in this over. Take my word, this girl, she'll still go for it. She won't allow the over to just go away. She'll go for a boundary. In fact, she plays it smartly, takes a single, goes to the other end. That's prudent batting, almost like an international players. International players do not take chance on the last ball of the over, even if it's a good over or a bad over. The score at the end of a fantastic Anamika over, 38 for the loss of 2 wickets. 2 runs in the first over, 18 in the second, 10 in the third. Then we had a fantastic over of just 6 runs and Last over, just 2 runs. So 38 for the loss of 2 wickets, 5 overs done and dusted. Vushali Bhagat, she is shining amongst all that which has happened. That is short and wide. That is an invitation straight to the fielder though. Good call of for not going for it. A dot delivery, a rare dot delivery. The last 10 balls, we had just 2 runs and 8 dot deliveries. Oh, that is shot and hammered into that. Hit the upper part of the body, bat actually. Just 1 run to take the score to 39. She just lost her timing, and this has been great comeback by Ram Niranjan Jhunjhunwala team. The last 11 balls, they have conceded just 3 runs. Just 11 balls, 3 runs. It happened with the last 3 balls of Komal's over, where she just gave away 6 in the first 3 balls and no runs in the last 3. She goes for the big one, and again the ball falling in no man's land. A tall player, a sort of a player who just does not believe in using her footwork a lot. Actually, if she stands and she delivers, or she dances down the ground. So it's a lot of footwork or no footwork at times for Anju. And watch out for Anju, she can crack the ball. Time for Vrushali. It has not been a boundary for the last 12 balls. Let's see whether that's going to happen again now. That is across the line. That is very close. Fortunately for Vrushali. Oh, there is a reprieve. It was going down like that's a very good call. 41. Their hearts would have been in their mouths where she tried to slog sweep one and she missed it completely. 41 for 2. Another good over. Just 3 runs in this over. And 2 off the bat. Another very good over from the skipper, Juhi Rawat. She is the skipper of the team. And she would be in a better position now, where actually the opposition was going hammer and tongs in the first 3 overs. They have come back strongly in the last 2.4 overs, where they have conceded just 11 runs. That is smashed into the covers, and that will race away for a single. Will they go for the second? They won't. A fantastic comeback from Juhi Rawat's team. And Anju wanted to be little more exploring, and Vishali goes against it. No boundary in the last 2.2 overs. Will she find a way to break the shackles? The run rate from 10 has dropped down to 9, has come down to 8, and is now going to go close to 7 runs per over. This is fantastic comeback by Jhunjhunwalas. Watch out for Roshali Bhagat. She might bang this one. Yes, she goes for a big one. The ball is into that mid wicket. What a shot! Bisecting the two fielders with precision. Fantastic batting, and she found the gap, and that mid wicket cow corner area bisected the two fielders. The fielder was at the mid wicket, the fielder was at wideish long on, and she bisected both of them beautifully. The score at the end of that over is 46 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 6 overs. is another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries. The boundary of the last ball of the previous over, the boundary of the first ball of this over has taken the score past 50 now. Oh, that's a comeback of sorts for the Srima Gurukul team, who faltered into that space of 2.2 overs, have come back strongly with the last ball and the first ball of this over. 50 for 2. Anju Singh getting a first boundary. Watch out, she might go back to back 2 boundaries in a row. That's a full toss, beautiful hit into the cover. That will race away up and over into the covers for 2. In fact, that's it was actually, it is tipped over. 2 boundaries for the big tall right-hander batter. That was full toss, that was a dolly, but every time you get balls like that, it is a time where you get faltered actually. You need to keep your calm and take advantage of the loose balls. The loose balls are the most difficult ones to be hit away, because you are expected to hit them and you have the whole acres of space to it, and you falter at such easy decisions. 54 for 2 now. 3 balls, 3 boundaries. The last ball of the previous over, the first 2 balls of this over have been for boundaries. That's taken the score to 54. That is beautifully done. That is a fantastic shot again. Will that go for a boundary? That's good stop. That would be just a solitary run. Not great running. Not great running, I would say. Not a good call. In fact, they take a couple. That's good. I thought they have refuted the second one. They take a second. Anjum with a strong strides gets in, and the score is 56 for 2. Last 4 balls, 14 runs. Oh, she uses her feet down the ground. Fantastic. This girl, she's almost like a Shubman Gill kind of a batter, where she uses her height to a lot of effect, where Shubman Gill also punches in the standing position, and also he dances down the ground. So either it is a lot of footwork or no, very little footwork for this girl, and she remains still. That is the best part. Anju Vishali Bhagat, she comes on strike against Anamika. Anamika bowled a fantastic first over, where she bowled really well. Oh, she went. Oh, what a shot. Ramped up. And that would be just. Oh, in fact, they are going for the second. Will that be close? She finishes off. Great running. Good athleticism and good understanding. It's not important, and it's not how fast you run, how well you judge the second run. The score moves on to 59. 59 for 2. That is beautifully done off the back foot. The ball is racing towards the area behind point just for a solitary run. What a great over this has been for them. Can you imagine so many runs? 14 runs in this over. 60 for 2 at the end of 7 overs. What a shot! She goes downtown. In fact, the idea was right, the execution wasn't. She saw that the mid-off was up, and Juhi Rawat, the captain, she has been wonderful for her team. She bowled a very good first over, 7 runs in her first over, comes back to bowl the second over. Anju versus Juhi Rawat. This is going to be a great contest. The girl who idolizes Harmanpreet Kaur. Nice smooth run up. Oh, that is beautifully bowled, equally well played, and swiveled across for a single. That will take the score to 62. They have got great support, I should say. Ram Niranjan Jhunjhunwala College, the captain, who said she has been mesmerized by the facilities which have been provided by the Somaiyas. Somaiya Cricket Championship Women's Ping Ball T10 League Season 2. That was short, that was wide, that is hammered into the covers. Not great timing. 63 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. This is a quiet over. 3 runs in this over so far. The last one was a humongous one where they got a lot of runs, 16 of them. And last 15 balls, expect the score to get close to 90. They might get close to 90 if this girl goes berserk. Anju Singh, she has been brilliant. Oh, this was beautiful hit. Again, shades of Shubman Gill into that. 66, 64 for 2 in fact. The last 2 balls. And what a responsible knock from this. She might get a 50 as well. If they get close to 90, Rushali might get a 50. She might get a 50 in the next 8 balls even. And that's captain against the captain. If Juhi picks her, they would be right back into this contest. And not that they are away from it, but they have been scoring really well. Shrima Gurukul. She goes for the big one, not off the middle of the bat. In fact, it falls in no man's land for a single. Just singles. Beautiful comeback by the skipper. 5 balls, 5 singles conceded only. So the run rate, which was at one point of 10 runs per over, come down to 9, come down to 7. Now it has come back to 8.5 runs per over. The last ball of the skipper's final over. That's outside the off stump. That's a rare wide. In fact, 2 wides. 2 wides will take the score to 67. Almost 8.5 runs per over. Shrima Gurukul, they would like a score of 90, and that would make a very good contest. For that to happen, they have to score 11 runs per over from here on. That is hit down the ground for a single. The single that will take to score to 68, 68 for 2 at the end of 8 overs. 12 balls remaining. They can get close to 90 if they get 11 runs per over. So Vrishali, she's on 40. She needs 10 to get her half century. We Indians, we always get fascinated by the personal milestones. We were counting Virat centuries in the World Cup and not bothered about the win, and eventually the team which had the least number of centuries won the World Cup. That's a good ball. That's a fantastic ball. Komal bowled a brilliant first over where she flummoxed, and she was the one who stopped the rout actually. She bowled that 4th over in which she gave just 6 runs. Where the batsmen were going hammer and tongs, 18 and 10 in over number 2 and 3. Komal came back with an over of just 6 runs. She comes back again and bowls a dot delivery. This is a prop of contest now. Their most successful batter in this innings against their most successful bowler of the opposition. But this is beautifully bowled. Completely flummoxed inside edge. That will be racing away for a boundary. Some for 2 test runs. 4 for 2 test runs. Fantastic bowling this by Komal. But it's not always what the scoreboard reflects. The scoreboard says 4 runs. And first fall shot by the skipper. And that would give her 4 runs. The runs either come by bat or some by some good fortune. This was a lot of good fortune for the skipper of Shrima Gurukul. That score will race to 72 now. 72 for 2. Still 10 balls remaining. 90 runs on cards now. 90 plus also on cards. That is again beautifully bowled. Twice in 2 balls she has been beaten by the flight. 73 for 2 with that single. That will take Vrishali to 45. So 6 runs in the first 3 balls. That's beautifully bowled. In fact, so 5 runs in this over. And the best part about Anjum's batting, she does not want to actually hit the ball very hard. She plays it and tries to time the ball. She does not want to power or muscle or the ball. She just punches it, and that is always a good sign. Giving more attention to timing the ball instead of hitting it very hard. 74 for 2, a fantastic over again by this girl. Komal has just given 6 runs in this over. 6 in the first over, 6 in the first 5 balls of her second over. The last ball of the 9th over, she needs to find a boundary just to make it a good over for them. Vrishali, will she manage? She carves it into that region behind point and not able to bisect that. A fantastic over. Just 7 runs in this over. Komal has been one of the better bowlers. In fact, there is a misfield. They give away another. Twice it has happened. The score with that overthrow will go on to 76. 76 for 2 at the end of 9 overs. Palak, she was slightly expensive. She comes back to face the challenge now. She's one of the better bowlers, has been had a fantastic tournament. But today she was the one who has conceded the most runs. But believe in her, and she comes back to bowl the last over of the innings. Oh, that is on the knees into the covers. The ball is racing away. That would be just a single. Will she go for the second? Roshali refutes for the second. She is on 47. She might get her half century on the next ball. She might give her wicket away even. Palak might just get a wicket, or that this ball might just be the one which gets the 50 for the skipper. Let's see what's going to happen. The last 5 balls. Fascinating last 5 balls remaining of this Somaiya Cricket Championships Women's Ping Ball T10 League. Oh, she turns it away beautifully for a fantastic boundary. Dances down the ground, converts it into a full toss, and she gets a 50. 51. 51 for the skipper. And the score moves on to 81. 81 for 2. Vrishali Bhagat. She gets a 50 in just 30 balls. She's got more than 60% of the runs for her team. In fact, out of 81, she has got 51, which is almost 64% of the runs of the team. She is still not done. 4 balls still to go. Oh, that is beautifully equally well played. Punched off the back foot into the cover. What a shot that is. Just for a couple of runs that would be. What a good shot that was. It was almost hip high, and she punches it beautifully. 83 for 2. Palak has been sensational all throughout the tournament, but she has been asked to bowl those difficult overs, and she has given away 7 runs in the last 3 balls. Will they get close to 90? That is the only question. Palak has been slightly expensive. She might just pick a wicket of Roshali. That would be some solace to her. She goes downtown. Will it go? Yes, it will. A couple of runs. Good comeback by the fielders. And that will take the score to, oh my god, overthrows. Third overthrow of the innings. That will take the score to 86. That would be 90 would be a certainty with but one boundary now. Well, that's going to be a good score in this Somaiya Cricket Championship Women's Pink Leather Ball T10 League. Couple of balls remaining in the first half of the grand finale of the Somaiya Cricket Championships Women's Pink Leather Ball T10 tournament. That is beautifully bowled. A good Yorker. That is hit down the ground. Anjum hasn't opened her shoulders, but she is giving a good support to her skipper. The skipper has got 56 of 87, and that is exactly 70% of the runs of the team. The last ball of the innings. Vrushali Bhagat. Will she manufacture a boundary? That's a beautiful ball. Good comeback by Palak. She has bowled a really good last over. 88 for 2 at the end of 10 overs. 89 is the target. 8.9 runs per over. It's going to be a cracking finale. And after a short little break, not before, this girl has played a fantastic innings. Palak, the captain, she has got her 50, and she was the one who was instrumental in taking the score to 88. Remember, they just lost the first wicket without opening the account, and here they are. They have played really well. Courtesy, fantastic batting by Vrushali Bhagat. 57 of just 33 balls, 7 boundaries, and that first sixer to get up the mark. Strike rate of 173. Tushi Shah was the opening partner. She scored 8 of 9 balls. Anju Singh, she was a good company, scoring 19 and with 2 wonderful boundaries. It was a story. It was dominated by some good batting by the captain. Also, Komal was the one who bowled really well and got her team right back into one. And the other bowlers in the middle half, they contributed really well. So let's come back after a short break in chase of 89. Yes, let the chase begin. 89 runs to win this women's cricket ping ball tournament season 2. Somaiya Cricket Championship season 2. Jayma Gurukul, they won the toss, decided to bat first, and they scored 88 runs. 89 runs is what the target is. The captain has come to chase this down, and Kritika is going to bowl the first over. Juhi it is who is at the non-striking end. She is the premier all-rounder. She has taken the responsibility of finishing the premier all-rounder, and it will be Kritika to open the bowling from the Somaiya end. Somaiya Cricket Championships, the grand finale. Let the chase begin. So that's down the leg side. That's a wide that was drifting down the leg side. First runs on the scorecard. Srushti, she is the left-hander on strike. Juhi, the skipper, is on the non-striking end. And Kritika it is. Kritika Yadav with the ball in her hand. Oh, she goes down. That would be the first boundary of the. In fact, there is protection. I take my words back. There is a wideish cover over there. A couple of runs. I take my words back. Very rarely do we find fielder at deep extra cover in the first power play. We have two fielders. One into that deep cover and another into that defined leg region. 3 runs on the scorecard. The left-hander tries to go up and over. Srushti. Well, that is beautifully edged. And that will be the first boundary of the chase. 7 runs on the scorecard. So they have begun auspiciously. 7 runs in the first 3 balls. This is going to be a cracking chase if she continues to be industrious. She continues to take chances. That's going to be some interesting times ahead. That single will take the score to 8. So we saw everything in this over. The wide to begin with, the brace, and then an educated edge, a boundary that has taken the score to 7, and a single to take the score to 8 now. This in chase of 89, they have started off brilliantly with 8 runs on the scorecard. They needed 8.9 runs per over. They have started off very well with almost 12 runs per over. 8 runs for the first 4 balls. And it's Kritika Yadav. She's bowling from the Somaiya end, right arm over the wicket to the captain of the opposition, the girl from the mountains, Juhi Rawat. Juhi Rawat, it would be facing Kritika Yadav. The captain, she is their premier all-rounder. The score is 8. The change in field for the skipper. You can almost hear the pin drop over here. They are almost way too serious for this one. They want to win this one. This is just maybe this calm before the storm. Let's see whether it's going to explode in the batter's favor. That's down the leg side. That's another wide. That will take the score to 9 now. She is one of their important bowlers, Kritika. And 9 runs in the first over. That is what they wanted. They want 9 runs every over. They got 9 in the first over. Juhi Rawat. If this goes to the last over, this is going to be a cracking finals. That's a score which will compel you to play good cricket in every over. 9 runs. Kritika Yadav bowling right arm over the wicket. She goes up and over. There is a chance. It falls in no man's land. Can you believe it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fielders converging, and it exactly finds the spot where there's no one. So very fortunate, the captain. 10 runs on the scorecard, the last ball of the first over of the chase of the Women's Cricket League 2024 Season 2. This is a pink ball tournament, second edition. The last ball of the first over of Kritika. She goes into the covers. A very good over where they get 11 runs in the first over. 1 over, 11 runs without loss. Joe is on 1. Shruti Naik has moved on to 8. 8, 11 without loss. Srushti, in fact, it is 11 at the end of over number 1. So the score is 11, 11 without loss. Srushti it is. Kritika Yadav bowled an over in which she gave away 11 runs. Tushi, she's going to bowl. Oh, that is beautifully bowled. Right on the spot. And every team would love to have all-rounders like this. She is one of those. Tushi, she came in as an opening batter. She is coming in to bowl the first over. In fact, the second over. Juhi Rawat, Srushti Naik. Srushti Naik, she has been the enforcer. Let's see whether she'll get a boundary. Oh, that is beautifully bowled. And just carving it away. This girl likes to take chance. The single that will take the score to a dozen now. So 12 runs on the scorecard in pursuit of 89. They are 77 runs away. And still 8.4 overs remaining. Juhi Rawat, the skipper, comes on strike. The right-hander Juhi Rawat. And Srushti has been the one who has taken this innings to a great start. Let's see. She hasn't had a lot of strike. In fact, just a solitary ball for Juhi Rawat. That's beautifully bowled. Great line, great length. Also good pace on the ball. And it was just at that awkward height, and the ball actually bounced a bit extra and it came in sharply. So all that ingredients for to make the life difficult for a batter. 13 runs on the scorecard. 3 runs in this over so far. In fact, 2 runs in this over so far. 3 balls remaining in Tushi's over. Just keeping it straight, keeping it simple. K-I-S-S, kiss. Keep it straight, simple. That's what this young girl is doing. Tushi. And she bowls it again into that channel. And a misfield that will allow them to go for a brace. That will take the score to 15. And that was very well bowled. 4 runs in 4 balls. A sort of comeback by the bowling team where they conceded 11 in the first over. This is a good comeback, just 4 runs in the first 4 balls. Most importantly, no extras given away. Now yes, she has cleaned her up. That's a big breakthrough. Srishti, she was looking so good. She was the one who was getting a lot of runs. She is dismissed. And she gets out on the score of 11. Tushi Shah gets the first wicket. First breakthrough for Sri Gurukul team. Jhunjhunwala lose their premier left-hand batter. She was looking so good. 11 runs of just 9 balls. Look at look at that. That's a very big blow. She was bowling well. The best part about it, she's pitching the ball up. That's a big blow. She could have been the difference between winning and losing. That's a very very big breakthrough. The girl who was looking so good, Srishi, she has been brilliant all throughout, gets out on a score of 11. 11 of just 8 balls. So the keeper is joined in by Rihanna. They got 15 in the 1.5 overs. The last ball of the second over, just 4 runs and a big wicket of Srishti Naik. She was looking so good. She was taking the match away from them. Instead, she has been sent back by Tushi. So Tushi Shah, the successful bowler bowling from the highway end, gets Srishti Naik. The last ball of Tushi's first over. Ria is the new batter. The last ball of the second over. What a ball! This is a peach of a delivery, hitting the top of middle. What a ball! That was fantastic. Incoming delivery, great length, great line, great pace, great bounce. More importantly, the line which he was bowling, absolutely immaculate. This is fantastic. That's a Jaffa, which they call in the Australian lingo. That was a fantastic delivery. 2 and 2. She's on hat trick. What a spell of bowling by Tushi. She has just broken the back of the opposition's batting. Look at that ball, pitched on that good length, in fact slightly pitched up, that awkward bounce and hitting the top of middle. What a ball that was. It came in sharply and picks the batsman. A fantastic delivery for any batter. 2 and 2. The score is 6-15 for the loss of 2 wickets. So Kritika Yadav is going to bowl again from the Somaiya end. It's going to be the captain who has to replicate the opposition captain's performance. Opposition captain was fantastic in the 57 of just 32 balls, and it would be the responsibility of the Juhi to reciprocate the innings and get the finale in their favor. Let's see whether they're going to come close to the score of 89. They have lost 2 big wickets, 4 runs and a couple of wickets in that Tushi over. Kritika Yadav bowls her second over. That's beautifully driven straight to the fielder though. The good positive footwork by Juhi Rawat. She was a part of Somaiya's team last year. She is part of the team Jhunjhunwala this year. In fact, she is leading the side. She needs to stay there. She needs to find ways of getting a boundary every over. That is away from her body. Srishti's wicket was very crucial. If Srishti had stayed there, the scorecard would have been slightly different. They would have easily come close to 25-26 runs by now. Her dismissal was of paramount importance for the fielding side and also for the batting side. She was looking good. She was the only enforcer over there. Juhi, let's see what she does. Oh, she beautifully drives it. The ball is racing towards the covers boundary. That would be the captain's first boundary. The score moves on to 19. The all-rounder. She's more of a bowling all-rounder, but she's very handy with the bat. Look at that beautiful drive. When you talk about cover drives, it wasn't as aesthetic and as beautiful as Virat Kohli does. When you talk about cover drives, it is Virat, straight drives, Sachin Tendulkar, pull shots. It's always been Rohit Sharma. Helicopter, it has always been Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Flicks, VVS Lakshman. Leg glances, Ranjit Singh, they say. And when you say the slash shot, Virender Sehwag. Away from a body. 19 for 2. Just that boundary in that over. Juhi, will she be able to get them out of this many crisis over here? Oh, she tries to manufacture one, another dot delivery. Good bowling this by Kritika. Kritika Yadav bowling her last ball of the Somaiya Cricket Championship Women's T10 Pink Ball Cricket League. The last ball of her Somaiya Cricket Championship of this year. Of course, if you don't have the super over, the last ball, 19 for 2, and that's beautifully well. 19 for 2 at the end of 3 overs. So 19 for 2 and end of 3 overs, 7 overs 70 needed. Or punched off the back foot. Freya it is. Oh, that was way close. It's nice smooth action by Freya. Very strong action when she comes in. Everything right about it. Left arm over the wicket she bowls. She comes round the wicket for the right hander. Freya versus the captain of the opposition. Juhi Rawat versus Freya. 69 needed from here on. 41 balls, 69 needed. Difference between the number of balls and runs is of 28. Oh, what a ball that is! What a ball that is! Freya bowling right arm over the wicket. Wonderful bowling. This is good. The length of bowling is fantastic. They are not bowling it short. They are trying to pitch it up, and that is a great length. Just short of that good length. Make bowling hitting that hard length. That is short though, but hit straight back to the bowler. 20 for 2. Juhi, she is not flustered by a few dot balls. She understands it is not how you start, it's how you finish. That's what is more important. Though still the target may be slightly away from them. As long as Juhi stays there for a longer period, they will have a chance. That is outside. You have some brilliant bowling by Freya. Just one run in the first 4 balls. Hit into the covers for a single that will take the score to 21. A fantastic Freya over so far right now. Just 2 runs in this over. And the last ball of Freya's first over. It is becoming very difficult for them now. 68 needed in the next 37. So the run rate which was around 9 runs per over, it went on to 10 and now it is coming close to 12 runs per over. That has to be a wide. It's a wide. That will take the score to 22. All twos on the scorecard. 22 for 2 in 23 balls. In fact, 22 for 2 in 23 balls. The last ball of Freya's first over. In fact, she has to re-bowl that. 23. In fact, that is given as a legitimate delivery. 22 for 2 at the end of 4 overs. So 36 balls in which to get the remaining 77 runs. In fact, 67 runs. 67 in the next 36. Exactly 11 and a half runs per over needed. 11 runs per over needed from here on. Srushti comes into bowl now against Juhi Rawat. Right arm off break, that is beautifully bowled. Came back sharply. Juhi Rawat. Will she try and pull this one if it is slightly short? Cut short or maybe slashing back or maybe pulling it. That would be the option. In fact, she goes downtown. She's cleaned her up. She chooses to use her feet, and that's a fantastic bowling by Srushti, claiming the captain of the opposition. That is the biggest wicket. 22 for 3 now. Oh, 24 for 3 now. Oh, one shot over there. So that will take the score to 23. 23 for 3. 5.3 overs in which to get 67 runs. In fact, 66 runs. 23 for 3. We are into the fifth. Oh, this is nicely bowled, equally well played though. Some intent shown by Kimaya now. Kimaya Rane trying to get the scoring ahead. Riddhi Singh, 24 for 3. Riddhi, she's on strike, the left-hander. Beautifully bowled. That's a vociferous appeal. No. Negated by the umpire immediately. Umpire Sachin. This has been a great over by Shrishti. She has just conceded 2 and has taken the wicket of the skipper. The last ball of the fifth over. 31 balls in which to get 65 runs. That's a great decision. The ball would have hit the stumps, but the ball was pitching outside the leg stump. The score at the end of 5 overs is 24 for the loss of 3 wickets. They need exactly 65 runs to win this one in the next 5 overs. Freya bowled a fantastic first over. She just gave away 3 runs. She comes back again to bowl her second over. 24 for the loss of 3 wickets. They need 65 in the next 5. Exactly 13 runs per over needed. So run rate from 9 has gone on to 10, from 11, and now it has come to 13 now. Things have become Kimaya. She might just be the answer for this. Oh, that is beautifully played by her. Flicked handsomely. The ball is racing towards that square leg bound. Will it be a boundary for Kimaya? Yes, it will. That's a beautiful flick shot. Aesthetically played. A little touch. Beautiful that was. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. Kimaya, if she continues to play like this for next 3 overs, they will be right back into this one. "28 for 3. We are into the 6th over. They are lagging behind in the chase. Kimaya might just be the answer. Will Kimaya do that, Kimaya? Will she be the difference? Oh, what a ball that was. That came in sharply. That's a vociferous appeal. And she should be happy that she is still there. That's a great call again. Umpiring has been of the highest quality. The height saving the batter over there. "29 for 3 now. Exactly 60 needed. It is not impossible. It is very difficult, highly improbable, not impossible. That's outside the off stump. That would be a wide. Those all are going to help them. Jhunjhunwala need a lot of this. They need an over in which they get almost 20 runs. They had that second over in which they got 18 runs, and the last over, which was expensive by Palak. They would need a couple of overs like that just to come back into this contest. They need a couple overs in which they get 20 runs. They got 3, in fact 6 in this over in the first 2 balls. They would need another boundary in this over to make it a big over. In fact, 2 would do. That is outside the off stump again. That is a wide again. She's a good bowler. She's bowled a few wides in this over though. 31 for 3. 58 needed now. And that's a cracking hit that will race away for another boundary. They're hitting from both ends now. Riddhi has opened up her shoulders now. The match is not over until it is over. They needed 13 every over. They have got 11 in this over in the first three balls. The match is alive now. And that's the equation. Out of nowhere, they have a slight chance now. 54 in 27, 12 runs per over needed from here on. A little chance, a glimmer of hope with those small little passage of play where they got a couple of boundaries in 3 balls and 3 wides engulfed in between them. .35 for 3. Riddhi getting a first boundary. These two girls, Kimaya and Riddhi, they are providing with that small little hope for them. That's going down leg. That's another appeal put down. And the voice which was completely silenced has started to chirp up again. These girls are rooting for their team. Jhunjhunwala has got a great support team and they are very enthusiastic. Even if you win or lose, you should always have players like them in the team, because eventually it's the fun which is more important, and the energy, the enthusiasm, the vigor with which they play is absolutely unparalleled. 36 for 3, exactly 53 needed in the next 26 balls. Oh, that is lifted up and over into the cover. That will race away for a single. That's again a very good shot just for a single. That will take the score to 37. 52 needed in the next 25 balls. It's becoming slightly more difficult with the run rate closing in on to 14 runs per over. They need an over of 20, as simple as that, and follow it up with overs of 10 runs every over. If they get a boundary in this over, that would be a huge over against a very good bowler, Freya. That is a great comeback by Freya. In spite of giving so many runs, her figures still look absolutely wonderful. 2 for 14. 37 for 3 at the end of 6. They need exactly 52 in the next 4. 13 runs per over needed from here on. So Kimaya is the batter who has got a boundary, and she looks around the wicket as a vigil. They need an over of 20 runs if they want to come back. 18 or 20 runs, an over in which they get a lot of boundaries. That will bring parity. They won't get 14 runs every over, 13 runs every over. 13 runs per over needed. Down the leg side, wide balls, in fact 2 wides. 39 for 3. Srushti bowling a second over. Srushti has got the skipper of the opposition, Juhi. 39 for 3. 2 wides to begin. Riddhi Singh. She has also got a boundary in the previous over. Oh, that is great communication. There wasn't a single in that. They stole that single. And that will, even that is actually giving rise to a nice applause for their team. That's always good to see when you have support. Even the singles are being cheered. 40 for 3. 23 balls in which to get the remaining runs. 50, in fact 49 of them. The difference between the number of balls and runs is 26. She goes for the big one, downtown she goes, and That would be a couple of runs. It goes into that cavity of mid wicket. The couple of runs will take the score to 43 now. 42 for 3. 22 balls. 47 runs to win. That's a full toss. That is lifted handsomely. Will it go all the way? Yes. That is what they needed. That's one of many to come. And Kimaya, she is doing it for a team. Kimaya is doing that Kimaya for a team. Kimaya means some wonderful work. She is doing that. That's a literal meaning of that. And that's her work. It is some great work. That maximum will take the score to 54. 48 in fact. 48. Exactly 41 needed in the next 3.3. Not impossible. Highly not impossible. So both they have matched the sixes. Now they have to match the boundaries. 7 boundaries the captain got. They need to get a few more. Kimaya has got a boundary and a sixer. She needs to get 5 more to win this one. That's a full toss. Can't be bowling there. The ball has been hit into that fine leg region. Another couple. Good running by Kimaya. Fantastic in fact. That will take the score to 50 and loud cheer. Even if they win or lose, these girls are having a nice time. That's what is more important in cricket and life. Enjoy your moments. Wonderful. And Kimaya, it would be music for her. All those applause and claps from her teammates. That is what we play for. We do not play for the trophies. We play for the appreciation from our loved ones, our friends, our parents. And that's what we play for. And shots like this will give in more joy. Another boundary. Will it be? Oh, great stop. She saved 3 runs for her team. 51 for 3 with that. Oh, another sixer would have just set the cat among the pigeons among some position. That would have made this whole match wide open. Right now, they need exactly 37, 38 in the next 19. Exactly 12 runs per over needed. This has been a great over for them. The last ball. Oh, straight in and straight out. 38 needed in the last 3. They need exactly 13.66 runs, 12.66 runs every over. So Kimaya means some special work, some auspicious work, some, I would say, magnificent work. She is getting towards that magnificence. Kimaya, she is doing that exemplary work. Kimaya means some exemplary work. This girl is providing with some exemplary fight back. The captain comes in. Oh, smart. Kya baat hai. These girls are playing with a lot of fire. The skipper against Kimaya. Oh, that is beautifully bowled. The ball was high. That's what the umpire indicated. Also, it was pitched slightly outside the leg stump. Well, look at the umpire. Look at the skipper. She is having so much focus in her eyes. 17 balls, 38 runs. Kimaya is the batter between Vrushali Bhagat and the trophy. She might just, if she plays all 17 balls, in fact 11, 12 balls out of 17, they're going to win this one. Kimaya, listening to all the little comments which are coming from every player, trying to follow them religiously. 17 balls. 38 runs. She goes downtown. What a shot! That is another boundary. That will keep the hopes alive. That will keep the championship alive. That will keep the hopes of taking this wonderful trophy home alive. Another boundary. 55 for 3. This match is not over. This match is not over. Take my word, 16 balls in which to get 33 runs. Kimaya stays there. They are going to go with the silverware. In fact, the bigger trophy, not the smaller one. Let's see if that's going to happen. If she gets out, it would be dooms for the batting side. But let's hope she continues. Watch out for the area into square leg region now. A sweep shot, maybe on cards. In fact, she tries to go that way. This is smart. Yeah, she wanted to go into that square leg region. She punches the ball beautifully actually. She has some power into her batting, but she also has some great elegance and style in her batting. Oh, that's a sweep shot I was talking about. That's a wide. Umpire, we just move around. Asking the batter. Bowler saying khara bol. That's what she must be telling. A lot of time umpire says it is a legal delivery. It has just brushed the leg pads. That's a great call by the umpire. So much drama in that small little time. It was almost paused for some time. 55 for 3. 3 dot balls and a boundary. Watch out for another boundary. Oh, a shot! This is straight as an arrow. What a brilliant hit. Up and over using her feet. Beautiful use of the feet. Oh, so beautiful, so graceful. And that shot had a lot of elegance, style and substance. And cricketing brilliance in that. Up and over the tall umpire for a boundary. Hit over the bat bowler, over the umpire. Umpire is a 6 feet monster over there. He is one of the best umpires of this ground, in fact of the cricketing circles. Umpire Birje, Raju Birje. What a shot that was. 2 boundaries and 3 dot deliveries. Last ball of the 8th over. The match is alive, it's not over. They need a boundary of this over. Still that would be less than what they wanted. She goes big, and that would be the thing which they want. In fact, a couple of runs, 10 runs in this over. They need 28 in the last 12. Kimaya is still fighting. The match is not over. The score at the end of 8 overs is 61 for the loss of 3 wickets. They need 28 more. Kimaya is fighting. Kimaya is fighting against a very strong unit of Shrima Gurukul. So she is on a hat trick, Tushi. She got the wicket of the last ball. She got the wicket of the penultimate ball of the first over which she bowled. She bowled the second over of the innings, which almost broke the backbone of the batting side. But here it's a different proposition for her. Kimaya is going to be the key. As simple as that. Kimaya has got 26 of just 15. Kimaya Rani. Mostly Ranis are from the Konkan region. This girl, she might be the difference between winning and losing. Riddhi Singh, she has given her good support. She has hit a boundary though in that 6. And if she gets another boundary in this over, if Riddhi gets a boundary and Kimaya gets a couple of boundaries I'm talking about, they might just be back into this one. Right now, Shrima Gurukul holds the key. 70-30 I would say. 70% to Shrima Gurukul. That is nicely played. She looks like a more solid player for a Longer duration. Oh, fantastic by Kimaya. This is brilliant running. This is super. They are running their way towards the victory. In fact, oh, they sneak a third. Will they? No, they go against it. Never run of a misfield, they say. That's the right call. 63 for 3. So much of excitement in that small little group of 15 to 20. They have enjoyed it to the. If they win this one, they are going to take this ground upside down with their vociferous, loud cheering. 11 balls, and to get the remaining 25 runs, 26 runs. What a shot that is! That's a cracking hit. There is a fielder. In fact, the fielder misfields. Oh my God, so much drama, so much drama. It had so much force behind it. The fielder just misfielded. 2 balls, 2 bases, 2 misfields. 24 needed in the last 10. Thank you so much, Mr. Ejaz Khan. Thank you so much for inviting me every year. This is the second year, and this has been a great opportunity. We saw the men's tour finals being played over here, under 16 or under 18, but that was a cracking finals where we saw the best of talents from Mumbai boys. And here we are again. We are seeing a cracking finale. Great fight back by Riddhi and Kimaya. Riddhi seems to be a very proper, correct player. Oh, she has hit it beautifully into that mid-wicket corner region. Another brace. This is good. This is brilliant. They are running their way towards the victory. She looks so solid, so compact with her technique. But that wide field, it's a bigger ground. It's not a small miniature ground. It's a proper ground with around 50 meters of boundaries on all sides. And almost like an international venue this is. The pitch is played beautifully. It has got nice bounce, nice carry. It's also added some spinners, everything. If you bend your back, you'll get some bounce even. 9 balls, 22 runs. Couple of balls. Srima Gurukul would be stamping their authority on this final. Right now, 75-25. I would say 65-35 now. That's a great ball moving away. 8 balls, 22 runs to win. A small tickle on it would have got her 4 runs because the third man was in. She goes for the big one. Hit into that region behind point for a single. It's becoming difficult now. 7 balls, 21 runs. They need a boundary of this ball. Virat Kohli needed 22 of 16. The 7 balls, last 7 balls. He hit that sixer. A couple of sixes in fact. Where they needed 28, it got down to 16. It's almost a similar kind of score. They need a Virat over here. They need a Smriti over here. They need a Kimaya over here. 7 balls, 21. One less than what Virat managed. But they got a no ball and umpire's decision which went into their favor. Let's see what's going to happen. 7 balls, 21 runs. 5 wides would be bonus if they come from some source. 7 balls, 21 runs. Oh, that's a beauty. Last 2 balls have just won it for. In fact, Kimaya, has she got Kimaya? Oh, that's a big blow. That has just taken all the air out of the chase. 6 balls, 21 to win. Kimaya with a fantastic fight back. She gets out, run out. And that's always good to see. Even if they're losing, all of them have just rose from their places just to appreciate a good knock. That's how a team, good team is like. You may not have the best players. You may not have the most talent. That is the reason New Zealand is a great team. They support each other. That's this team is almost like a New Zealand team. They do not have the superstars, but they do support each other well. 6 balls in which to get 21 runs. Will Riddhi Singh create some magic? She's looked good. She's looked more compact. She's almost like a player of a longer duration, maybe 2-day game, 3-day games, that kind of a player, where she can be a proper 1-day player or a test player, a good T20 player. For a T10 player has to be a more, I would say, a player who slashes and flashes. She's not the one who loses her shape in playing the shots. Let's see whether she has some other adventurous shots, but she'll need a lot of power and against her style of batting to win this one. Riddhi Singh, nice strong technique she has, great pull shots, a great left-hander. Left-handers always do look elegant. She is an elegant left-hander. She would need to do something special. Vrishali, the captain. Oh, she has got her. Beautiful, smart bowling. And that is another step towards that trophy now. In fact, that will seal the deal. 5 balls into which to get all boundaries. Shrima Gurukul, the decision of winning the toss and batting first proving to be the right one, and the chase has become difficult. Chetna comes in, the all-rounder. Oh, that's a beautifully hit shot. What a shot! Will that be a boundary? No, just a couple of runs that will take the score. 19 runs needed in the last 4. See the girls which are cheering, they are not from the winning side. No way this is going to happen now. 4 balls, 19 runs. Very few sixes. In fact, only 2 sixes have been hit in both innings. They are not in a position to win this one. Remotely not in a position to win this one. But still they are supporting their players. This is what a great team looks like. Not the winning team, the team which stands with you in your difficult times even. So kudos to Team Jhunjhunwala. They may have lost the finale, but as a team they have won, supporting each other. That's what we call a proper team. That's how you should be playing your cricket. Cricket, or let it be anything in your life, when you are playing as a team, you should support each other. Good or bad times, celebrate each other's success. And when you are failing, you take responsibility together. And even in the defeats, try and take those positives. That's what life in cricket always teaches you. That's nicely bowled. The captain just going to see, even the singles and doubles they are cheering. They know what the result's going to be. Mathematically, cricketing wise, it's not going to be possible for them to take this down now. 2 balls and 16 runs. Still they are cheering for every run which they are getting. 16 needed of the last 2. Chetna, in fact Palak it is against Vrishali. Will she get a boundary? Palak. She hits one beautifully. The ball is racing towards that mid-wicket cow corner region for a couple of runs. The score is 75. Great to see these girls cheering each other. 14 needed in the last ball. The last ball of Somaiya Cricket Championships Women's Pink Leather Ball Cricket Tournament Season 2, and it has been a great finale where the Jhunjhunwalas, they have come close but not close enough. The champions of Somaiya Cricket Championships Women's Pink Ball Cricket Tournament is Shrima Gurukul. They win this one by 12 runs. Fantastic performance by the captain. The captain started it and the captain has finished it. Congratulations for Shrima Gurukul. on their convincing and thumping bit. But kudos to team Jhunjhunwala. They fought really well. Kimaya was the one who leading the charge, and bowling wise they bowled really well with Komal and Chetna Bhagat leading the pack. That's it. We'll go to the presentation ceremony right after this one. Please, everyone. Please, I would request everyone, the parents, to come in here. Also, the teams. And your presence is more important. I know you must be tired, many of them. But let's have everyone over here. All the 4 teams. Let's come together for one last time. You may line up horizontally this way if you want, if there is an issue of the sprinklers coming in. Let's have all the 4 teams coming in, please. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, all the parents even. And they are the driving force behind all of this. So good evening, dear everyone. Good evening to the present and future of Mumbai, Indian and the world cricket as well. And many of you, I hope you will be representing Mumbai, maybe India, and maybe all the world events. So I welcome you all on this presentation ceremony. This event would be going live to your homes as well. It would be on the web whenever you want to see it back again. And this is the closing ceremony of the prestigious Somaiya Cricket Championship, the pink ball open age girls tournament. And this was indeed the second year, and still it remains to be one of the best tournaments ever witnessed for the girls to be playing in this category. The tournament is actually, I had a script written in it, but looking at all of you, we learned so many things. Girls, we saw a team which was losing, but we saw so much of enthusiasm, so much of exuberance, so much of life in it. Let's hear it for the losing team. In fact, it was one of the best teams which were participating. Jhunjhunwala team, fantastic they were. And if you have a team like that, see, you're going to, it is this team. I just got the direction wrong. And the best part about this team was, even if 16 runs were needed of the last ball, they were still cheering for that last run. That's what is life, that's what is cricket. Enjoy every moment. Enjoy your success, celebrate your success, but in difficult times, be with your friends. I learned one thing. From this team. Palak, she bowled well all throughout, but she gave 18 runs in the last match. She was the one who was expensive to bowl the last over. She came back well, but she was on the expensive side. But her team was cheering for her last runs even. That's what makes a team. Just big round of applause for team. And remember, that's what I always say. And a great example actually which was put on. It's not important how you start, how you finish is more important. An example which I gave to the boys as well. Unmukh Chand and Travis Head started together in 2000, I would say 2012 or 2011 Under-19 World Cup. Unmukh Chand was the winning captain of the Indian cricket team Under-19. Travis Head was on the losing side. Unmukh Chand is in US and almost nowhere right now in world cricket. Travis Head, who had lost then, is the world champion right now, both in the test teams where they won the world test championship and also in the World Cup finale. So it's not important how you start, how you finish. So even if you lose, doesn't matter. Greater things are there lying ahead for you. But we saw so much of grit, so much of enthusiasm, so much of camaraderie, so much of resilience, and that's what we play for. Those are the small little things which we are more important. You can always come back from the worst situation. So much to learn from you girls, and we saw some great display of courage, valor, and standing up for your team. We thank the Zooters team. We also thank our SCS, our merchandise partner, and Rani Company for setup. Let's hear it for them, all these guys, Zooter, SCS, and Rani Company. And I request the director of Somaiya Sports Academy. I would tell you, he is the catalyst behind this. What's a catalyst? A catalyst is someone who actually fosters a chemical. If you are not equipped with the 9th standard geometry, catalyst is someone who actually does not participate in the chemical reaction but fosters it without participating in it. That's what the definition was. I remember the 9th standard chemistry. But this man, he is into it, he is behind it, he is all over it. Mr. Ejaz Khan, a wonderful wicketkeeper batsman, he still plays his cricket, and he is the one who is putting small little efforts to get for this big rise in cricket at Somaiya Vidya Vihar. So let's hear it from the big man itself.
Thank you, sir. So good evening, everyone. And finally, we are on the finals day. Congratulations to the team. Fantastic job. It's just that this is not for the winning team only, it's for everyone who participated. I'm here just to, because I've already given my small speech. I would just like to say thank you to everyone who's participated, all the players basically, coming all the way from wherever you've been traveling. It's amazing that parents have allowed that. Big round of applause to all the parents, please. Coaches who have been really putting their effort towards you guys. So thank you to all the coaches. Coaches from Somaiya who has already been working from past 1 month just to organize this tournament. Thank you all the coaches and the support staff. I thanks Zooter support staff for supporting us, giving us this. We are live. Your parents or your family members are watching us. It's thanks to Zooter and all his support. The umpires have done a fantastic job. Thank you everyone. Last but not least, our groundsman who've been still working now also. They will do it for us. Thank you, Harvinder and team. And I, without wasting any time, it's been too late now. We should start the closing ceremony, sir, and get the trophies up, please. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. We'll start with the man of the match of the first match, match number 1. Achievers Cricket Academy was the winner in that, and Jaini Shah, man of the match of the first match of the Women's Cricket League. Yes, the player of the match of the inaugural match of this year's ping ball cricket tournament. Congratulations, Jaini. Don't go away, Jaini. 2 in 2. 2 matches. She was the man of the match. Achievers Cricket Academy she represents. And let's hear it for her again. 2 in 2 is not easy. Well played, Jaini. Achievers Cricket Academy's achiever. And match number 3. And she is one of the most, I would say, technically adept batter. And she was the one who was trying her bit. Wasn't able to muscle it. But man of the match of the third match, Riddhi Singh, the left-hander from Jhunjhunwala. And I just saw glimpses of Shubman Gill today actually. A player with a lazy elegance over there and who was really good. A tall, I would say number 4 batter. Anju Singh, man of the match of the fourth match, Shrima Gurukul. Anju Singh. She either uses her feet a lot or she just stands and delivers. No two ways about it. Well played, Anju. Match number 5. Krisha Chavan from Titans Cricket Academy. Krisha Chavan. Krisha, match number 5, player of the match. I still have to break my monotony though. I'm always saying man of the match, that these things have to change now. Match number 6, Chetna Bisht. Yeah, player of the match, Chetna Bisht. She got out a little early today, maybe of the first ball, Mehak, but she has been very good all throughout. Mehak Pukar, it is man of the match of match number 7. Almost like the Sachin of 2003. Mehak's fragrance is still present here. Mehak, one more time. Match number 8, Mehak. Well done, Mehak. And her fragrance will continue for a longer duration, we hope. Match number 9. It was a crucial match. Again, this girl, third one for her. Jaini Shah from Achievers Cricket Academy. I beg your pardon. There is a glitch. Is it right?
ये मेरा वाला ले लो, मेरा वाला शेट।
Yeah, match number 9. It is Ibtizam Sheikh, Somaiya Sports Academy. She has been a performer from last year. Miss Consistent. Semi-finals won. That was a crucial one. And her wicket was the game changer. Because that's what everyone was reciprocating. If Shrishti stays there, they're going to win this one. Semi-finals won. Player of the match, Shrishti Naik. She got out at the score of 11. And she was a contributor all throughout. Well done, Shrishti. She plays with a lot of fire, but she is also very cool and calm when it's to hitting the balls and running between the wickets and also bowling. The captain, who is cool, but also she is aggressive with her batting and bowling. Vishali Bhagat, man of the match of semi-final 2 from Sri Gurukul. And she has done it all, batted, bowled, fielded, everything she has done. Also led the side amicably and really with a lot of merit. Yes, let's hear it from Vishali. And we had a match just before this one, match for the third position. It was again the brilliance of Ibtizam Sheikh winning it for them. Man of the match of the third position match, Somaiya Sports Academy, Ibtizam Sheikh. Now the all-important one, the final match was a no-brainer, but there were some consistent great performances by the bowlers who came back really well, also by some batters who gave some good support. It was one batter who did all the work, but it was small little contributions from other. Not to forget that fighting knock from Kimaya was very good, and she scored that 26. But the girl who actually got almost 75% of the team's runs also bowled his crucial 8th and 10th overs, has to be the player of the match, the captain, the skipper of the team, Vishali Bhagat. The finals man of the player of the match, Vishali. Vishali will have the whole cabinet of trophies filled now. Let's hear it for the finals player of the match. Now this is a first actually. Very rarely do we see the individual prizes going this way, but it has gone all through the stats and proper screening. The best fielder of the tournament, probably when you see the heights, she was very good. She took 4 catches and she shaved a lot of boundaries. Best fielder of the tournament, Anju Singh, 4 catches and brilliant saves. यस अंजू यार आइए हाँ आप बहुत अच्छा बोलोगे आप थोड़ी अंजू आपका सबसे फेवरेट फील्डर कौन है
रविंद्र जडेजा
रविंद्र जडेजा और अगर ऐसे पोजीशन हो जाए कि अगर एक रन रोकना है 2 फील्डर्स है एक तो गेंद आपके पास है और एक तो रविंद्र जडेजा के पास है दोनों में से एक के पास हो सकती है डायरेक्ट हिट लगाना है ऑप्शन क्या रहेगा आपके पास
सर जो पहले पहुंचेगा ही लगाएगा ना
क्या बात है वेल सेड शी सेड जो पहले पहुंचेगा वही तो लगा कांग्रेचुलेशंस वेल डन एंड द गर्ल विद अ फ्यू वर्ड्स बट शी इज अ फैंटास्टिक बैटर let's go on to the next important award and the best bowler of the tournament. She has taken 4 wickets. She bowled really well with a great economy. Let's hear it from who it would be. Who it would be. So many of them, they bowl really well. Taking wickets is very difficult in a T10 game because we have only couple of overs. So the best bowler, her name is slightly soft, but she bowled really very well. It has to be a giveaway now. Soumya Pandey, 4 wickets. We can say it for the men. Pandeji Kamale. This Pandeji is also brilliant. Yes, सौम्या आइए. सौम्या आपका कौन फेवरेट बॉलर है?
झूलन गोस्वामी.
Let's hear it for a fantastic. रुकिए. Because she said Ravindra Jadeja, it is always good to idealize people whom you actually was. झूलन गोस्वामी क्यों पसंद है? I still remember her last over where she bowled. आपको याद है उनका लास्ट ओवर उन्होंने इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट में कुछ याद है? कोई देखा था आपने वो लाइव टेलीकास्ट पे? जो लास्ट बॉल झूलन गोस्वामी ने फेंका था, that was also way too close to the stumps and she bowled it really well. आखिरी गेंद तक she bowled really well. A very good idol to have. Congratulations, well played, Somaiya. And the best batter of the tournament, 121 fantastic runs, a couple of 50s, and the player who won all the accolades, the captain of the winning team, the captain of the champion team, Vishali Bhagat, 121 runs. Yeah, let's hear it from Vishali. So Vishali, बहुत strict captain है यार आपकी. She is like scolding me, sir. Don't ask me. No. But that's how it should. She said, I'm going to say a few words for my team in the end. But the player of the tournament, the player who batted well, who fielded well, who scored those important crucial runs, but also contributed. So it's going to be very close between two of the. In fact, it is for the first time where we have the whole set of players, all the prizes going to a team. But that's fine. Remember, New Zealand is the only team where all 11 players were given man of the match. So as a team, Jhunjhunwala, you were very good, but there were some individual brilliances. The player who won the heart, the player who won the matches for her, both with her keeping and batting, it has to be the small little packet, Mahek, the player of the tournament. The final she missed out, but she did not miss out on the whole tournament, and that is really appreciable from the team for recognizing her effort. As per the stats, as per everything, it has to be Mahek. 168 runs and brilliant wicket keeping skills. But take my words, those individual prizes, they may have not gone your way, but the way you enjoyed and had a great time, that is what is more important. Even for Somaiya team, a time for you to go one step ahead the next time. Let's move on to the next. And I would not say the finalists, I would say the team which was almost a winner. The second winner, I would say the runner-ups of this fantastic tournament, and the team which was called a team, that is the team which we say the Jhunjhunwala. In fact, the third, I will wait. Jhunjhunwala will have to wait. I just forgot. And this is good. Actually, we are all three teams are being appreciated. I'm really sorry. And third position, it is Somaiya Sports Academy. Let's hear it for this team one last time. And the captain of the team, Ibtisam, she has been the most consistent player. Let's hear it for them. No one's going to clap for you if you're not going to clap for them. Ibtisam, the captain, Ria, Saloni, Palak, Nikita, Sanjana, Priyanshi, Pritha, Sara, Vaishnavi, Mehak, and Archie, Janvi, and Avni. The runner, in fact, the second runner-ups of women's open age category ping ball T10 League Season 2, Team Somaiya Sports Academy. Well done, girls. Great effort. And a carnival of cricket for you. And The finalists of this year, maybe you may go one step ahead. The team which played really well. The runner-ups of Women's Open Age category pink ball, pink season ball, T10 league. It is team Jhunjhunwala. Ram Niranjan Jhunjhunwala. Let's start with the captain. It is Ruhi, Juhi Rawat. If there was any award for being the most enthusiastic team, this team will win it hands down. And they're supporting each other. That's what is more important, because not everyone's going to be the one who can achieve everything, but these girls, they really supported each other well, and that's what is more important. And that's what life is. It's all collection of these small little stories. Yes, the runner-ups of Somaiya Cricket Championship is team Jhunjhunwala. Let's hear it for them. And that is how a team is. Very good, team Somaiya. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's better even. And they are habituated of actually taking those photos. So we started on 6th of February, we are ending on this 15th of February. It is a pink ball tournament and it has been in the pink health in the hands of this man. It has been in safe hands. The champions of Somaiya Cricket League Women's Open Age category pink ball tournament T10 League Season 2 is the team which has won almost everything which has come their way. Vishali Bhagat's team. Team Shrima Gurukul, the champions of Somaiya Cricket League. Let's hear it for them. Pandeyji leading the way. Individual medallions and also that beautiful trophy which is going to come their way. And thank you to the whole team of SSA. They have been brilliant actually. You can see that hard work on their faces. All of them. The champions of Somaiya Cricket Championship is team Shrima Gurukul. Fantastic performance. Let's hear it for them, guys, one last time. That's good. Vishali has handed it to her budding cricketer. Champions of Somaiya Cricket League Season 2 T10. Let's hear it for them last time, sir. Let's hear it for them. You cannot hear the claps. You cannot hear the claps. Yeah, that's what we want to see. She is missing out. Somebody just click up photographs for her. Well, let's hear it for you next year again. Well done, Vishali. That's it from the presentation ceremony. Please take care of yourself and thank you so much for being a part of this wonderful tournament. Thank you so much, Akshat, and all the whole team of you. And this has been the strength behind Ajaz Khan, sir. Thank you so much, everyone, the whole team. And that's it. Let's come back again next year with a bigger and brighter tournament. That's it from the presentation ceremony.